All right, Coach. We can just open up with an opening statement for this game today.
You know, all the games, you know, when you come back from break, they're always interesting, and you know, you got some rust, and you get tired of playing and scrimmaging against each other, and you're not really in game shape. You go home, you eat the collard greens and mac and cheese, and sit down with Santa Claus for a minute. Now, you know, it takes forever to get in shape, but it only takes 2 days to get out of shape. So you got to come back, get the cobwebs off, and then play against someone, you know, to kind of get a live feel for it again. And I thought we started off well. You know, we got to get more production from our bench. You know, we got to insert guys, and they got to sustain leads. I thought we fouled entirely too much, which is a representation of, you know, the coaches. So we got to coach that better, teach them to get their hands off. I thought they shot 15 free throws, 18 free throws, and made 15 in the first half. So that kept them in the game. So we just need to play defense without fouling. But overall, it's a good collective victory.
And following up from last game with Longwood, how do you feel your team's progression was in this game as compared to last game?
These games are a little different. You know, Longwood was, you know, 12-1 coming in, had played them. So we know, right? When you're fighting someone who's beat you before, that's a different type fight. You know, when you're playing games that's non-one opponents, it's kind of, you know, incumbent upon them to get themselves self-started, right? It's not a lot of people here. You know, it's not a lot of fans. It's not a lot of cheerleaders. It's none of that. So you got to generate and activate your own energy, right? And so when you have new guys, 10 new guys, it's hard for them to be mature enough and sustain that. So that's what we're fighting now. And, you know, hopefully we can get better in time.
Coach, you said you want to play more players. I mean, how deep do you want to take this team?
Yeah, I just told him. I said, man, trust is earned, not given, right? You know, and I got to be truthful with them. I said, look, we've played 18 games, 15, you know, in-season games, and probably some scrimmages where it was a total of 18. And some of you are who you are. So now I can't experiment with lineups. You know, this the time of year you have to know. And if that rotation is 10, it's 10. If it's 8, it's 8. If it's 6, it's 6. But we've done it all and been successful. So, you know, these guys got to continue to generate trust and build a trustworthy habit. So when we insert them, 2 minutes can become 4. 4 can become 8. You know, Timmy's done a good job of doing that, right? So you insert him and positive things tends to happen. Some people are just still stuck, you know, in terms of their ability and their IQ and thinking and progressing and understanding the system. They're still stuck in mud, you know, from the same place they were in August. And I'm like, that's concerning, because I always give them to Martin Luther King Day. I say, that's his birthday, but it's y'all birthday too, in a way, because it lets us know exactly who you really going to be as a player, right? And so that time is coming, so we'll know really soon.
Yeah, you'll know because the conference starts on
Absolutely.
Saturday. Just your thoughts on now getting into conference play.
8 dogs chasing one bone. You know, the tension you're gonna feel it, right? I love it. I love the competitive nature of it. You know, I used to love to fight a lot when I was a kid, so I guess that's part of it. But I just love the anticipation for it, and it's, you know, it's 8 dogs chasing one bone. I told them it's 4 parts to our season: preseason, non-conference, conference, and then postseason. And we're in that third phase right now with the conference. So a lot of our guys are pretty much new again. They don't understand the tension. They don't understand. It's no need to even watch a team on tape that you're going to play, because you're not going to see that same team, right? They're going to be diving in scores table in here when they come in here, right? And we got NCCU across our chest. So we've dominated the league for a while in their eyes. So, you know, people are coming in here to try to secure victories.
How do you get the guys to know that even though they're new, that this conference is the real deal? How do you get them to know that?
They're going to have to go through it. You can talk all day. It's, you know, it's almost like when your mama told you that stove was hot, and some people listen, but some kids such as myself had to touch it and, you know, see for yourself. And unfortunately, basketball is a game where, you know, if you're not listening, sometimes you got to touch it and see for yourself, right? And it's going to happen to our guys, so hopefully they'll be prepared.
Right. And I guess, how do you feel about your team heading into conference?
You know, I thought we had a schedule pretty tough in non-conference. I tried to schedule teams that I thought would be at the top tier of their leagues. The Longwoods. I thought Upstate was going to be Really good. Obviously, the Virginians, I threw them to the wolves with Kansas. I thought that was a bit too much in hindsight. But, hey, it's what it is, man. We play anybody, anywhere, anytime. And so hopefully all of that is preparatory work for, what's about to come. So I just hope they're able to accept the challenge, understand what we're playing for, understand how possessions matter, right? They don't understand why I'm still coaching and we're up 40 points. Right, because I got to break you of this mistake, because in the heat of battle, most conference games are one-possession games that essentially, turn the tide one way or the other. They don't know that, right? You got guys coming from JUCO or haven't played meaningful and significant minutes, so they don't understand how the tables turn, right? And so it's crucial. We got to let them know.